What's good, world? It's your boy Hitman D coming at you live with another video, man. All right, I want to call out Booker T responding to Goldberg. I want to call that one out. So Booker T finally done had enough of Goldberg whining, and so have I. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Booker T letting Goldberg have it. But Ronda Rousey, I got another video coming on Ronda Rousey since she wants to keep taking shots at Stephanie Vaquer. So don't even worry, but let's talk about Booker T responding to Goldberg. Okay, so for the ones who know, Goldberg has been bitching and moaning about Oscar breaking his winning streak, whatnot. All right. So I went in on him about that before, but this time, Booker T has been sitting back watching it. Booker T has done had enough. Goldberg comes off as this entitled brat. He comes off as this entitled brat, and he want to keep reminiscing about the WCW days when he was the top guy. And know what I'm saying? They booked him with an undefeated streak, whatnot. First of all, let's be realistic. I will say Goldberg Spear Jackhammer was dollars. But let's be honest, when can we name a great Goldberg match? When can we name a great Goldberg match? Because the man was carried in a lot of his matches. They made him look good. They made him look like a monster. Especially Sting and Bret Hart. I felt like, sometimes they booked Sting in some matches against Goldberg to look weak, and I didn't like that shit. I didn't like that at all. But Goldberg has been coming off as this whiny entitled brat, about Oscar breaking his winning streak. And Booker T has done had enough. Can't remember all what Booker T said, but Booker T did say that, we have done had our time. Him and Goldberg and the other legends has done had their time back in WCW back in the day. Let these younger male wrestlers and female wrestlers have it. That's what he said. And Goldberg, because Goldberg has been on social media, constantly whining, bitching and whining about Oscar breaking his winning streak. He's really upset with WWE about that, like they did it on purpose. But see, people talk about Bret Hart being a crybaby and all that kind of shit. People talk about Bret Hart being a crybaby and all that kind of shit. But when you think about it, who is really the crybaby? And who really just tells the flat out truth when they get a chance? Who's really the robotic crybaby and whine and bitch? And who is the one that's very vocal and tells the truth and call out the obvious every time he gets a chance? Bret Hart is the vocal one that tells the truth every time he gets a chance when he gets on the podcast, and they want him to talk about. They want him to reminisce about his days in WWF when he was wrestling back then and wrestling WCW. So of course he's going to talk about it when they put him on the podcast. It's not him whining and complaining. He's on the podcast to address this. And furthermore, like I said, Bret Hart can say whatever he wants. Because it ain't like he tell no lies. He tell the truth. And people want to call him a crybaby. But when in all reality, the crybaby is Goldberg. The robotic crybaby is Goldberg. And as I said before, with a lot of these wrestlers back then, like Goldberg, Hulk Hogan and all them, they come off very entitled. Thinking because they're the top guys of the division, they think they think, you know what I'm saying, the whole division revolves around them. So Booker T had enough. I always loved Booker T as a kid. Booker T ain't one of my favorite wrestlers, but I will say my favorite version of Booker T is the Harlem Heat Booker T. Harlem Heat Booker T is the best version of Booker T. I don't care what nobody say. Hell, I'm going to get the Harlem Heat action figures when I get a chance. I'm going to get the Harlem Heat action figures where they wear the red attire with the flames on the side of their pants. Love Harlem Heat as a kid. One of the most underrated WCW Tag Team Champions of all time, without a shadow of a doubt. Booker T was a better wrestler than Goldberg. Hell, he was a better worker than Goldberg. Booker T did his job. So he's been seeing Goldberg on social media constantly complain about this shit. You know, for Booker T to respond to Goldberg has been doing way too damn much, which is he have. Goldberg and Ronda Rousey are two of the biggest robotic crybabies in the IWC wrestling community. The both of them. Ronda Rousey keep taking shots at Steve Vaquer, and I got another video coming for her. Don't even blink. I got another video coming for her. Because she don't know how to shut the hell up. Keep hating on Stephanie Vaquer. This woman is a better champion than you ever was. A better wrestler than you ever were. But you hate on this woman. You take shots at this woman. And I know why Ronda Rousey is doing this. She wants some buzz. She wants some attention. This makes the second shot she took at Stephanie Vaquer. Or is it the second shot? Or is it the third shot? But Goldberg and Ronda Rousey all up and down social media keep fucking whining and crying and complaining and taking shots at people. Goldberg, get over it. You had your shine in WWE. And you're taking a shot at WWE for having Asuka to break your winning streak when they didn't do it on purpose. They went with Asuka on this winning streak because Asuka is a great in-ring performer. Very exciting to watch. Great character. Great NXT Women's Champion for sure. Arguably one of the greatest NXT Women's Champions of all time. That's where her winning streak started at. So of course when she came to the main roster, shit was going to change. And I knew that was going to happen when she stepped in the ring with Charlotte Flair. And I did. I want Asuka to retain? Absolutely. She should, no, not retain, but she should have won the title at WrestleMania 34. But of course, Vince McMahon had to do otherwise. Of course, Vince McMahon chose otherwise. And he has Charlotte Flair, he has his golden girl, Charlotte Flair, to retain at WrestleMania 34. That was complete bullshit. I was pissed. He did Asuka dirty. But that ain't shit. Vince McMahon also pissed off Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34. Brock Lesnar was so pissed off in the back, he threw the Universal title at Vince McMahon because Vince McMahon wouldn't let him put Roman Reigns over at WrestleMania 34. Brock Lesnar snapped at Vince McMahon in the back and threw the title at him because Vince McMahon wouldn't let him put Brock Lesnar over at WrestleMania 34 like Roman Reigns should have went over as the new Universal Champion. So WrestleMania 34, I'd say the most terrible WrestleMania pay-per-view of all time. Because it was two fucked up calls. Two major fucked up calls. Asuka got her streak broken to Charlotte Flair and lost at WrestleMania when she should have won the damn title, when she should have been the person to dethrone Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 34. And Roman Reigns should have dethroned Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34. Now, Alexa Bliss losing to Nia Jax, I'm not even shocked. I knew that was going to happen. Alexa Bliss losing the title to Nia Jax. I knew that was going to happen. The story had to end with Nia Jax winning at WrestleMania 34 because Alexa Bliss was picking on her. So I won't no need of me being upset about that. Although I did still want Alexa Bliss to retain the title, but it didn't happen. Nia went over. So I want no need of being upset. I knew that was going to happen. I knew how the story was going to end. Alexa Bliss was picking on Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss was picking on Nia Jax. So the story ended with Nia Jax winning against Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania 34 and winning the title, the Women's Championship. But Goldberg really like he and people want to. Goldberg is a crybaby. He's an entitled crybaby, but people talk about Bret Hart being a crybaby. No, Bret Hart is just vocal. Crying about his streak getting broken. You're not even in WWE no more, so who the hell are you to tell them how to do their job, Goldberg? Who are you to tell them how to do their job, Goldberg? Get the hell over yourself. So for Booker T to say something, you was definitely for Booker T to say you was definitely doing way too much. I've been seeing articles after articles, Goldberg whining and bitching about Oscar breaking his winning streak. And I done had it up to here. They went with Oscar. They gave Oscar a winning streak because Oscar was good. They didn't purposely have her to break your winning streak like you're trying to make it out to be. He comes off entitled like he's better than everybody in professional wrestling. That's how he comes off. When you definitely want the best wrestler in the world. Oscar could out wrestle Goldberg. They didn't purposely have Oscar to surpass his winning streak. They had Oscar to surpass his winning streak because Oscar is the better wrestler. Oscar has a great character. And like I said, arguably one of the greatest NXT Women's Champions of all time. But Oscar responded to him as well. And Oscar, she handled it well. She didn't let Goldberg get to her. I didn't think she was going to respond, if I'm being honest, but nah, she responded. And didn't come at him aggressive at all. But Booker T got fed up. Everybody got fed up. But people want to call Bret Hart a damn crybaby. And y'all wonder why this dude can't stand Goldberg with a damn passion, right? Goldberg is very similar to Hulk Hogan. Love to use his creative control card. Love to use his creative control card. You're not even in WWE no more, and you still think you can call the shots on telling WWE how to, book wrestlers. not even wrestling no more, and you're still thinking you can tell WWE how to book wrestlers. Just because they book Oscar to break your streak, you up here crying like a 6-year-old? Grow up. Grow the hell up. So Booker T went in on him. Booker T let him have it. Because he's sick of him. He got sick of him just like I've been sick of him. I'm pretty sure he been sick of him too, but he just finally had enough. And he finally responded to Goldberg. But man, I'm not going to make this video long. I just thought I'd come up here and address Booker T responding to Goldberg. Goldberg actually thinks he rules the wrestling division. He thinks he rules the WWE division. How you gonna tell them how to book their wrestlers? And you feeling a way because they went with Oscar to break your window, to break your undefeated streak. Think you're the only one that can keep your undefeated streak forever? No, hell no, it doesn't work that way, Goldberg. It don't work that way. Get the hell over yourself. That's why Booker T responded to you and let you have it, which is he should have. Because enough of the damn enough. But like I said, people want to call Bret Hart a damn cry baby though, right? But man, I'm going to get up out of here. I just thought I'd do this video and address Booker T responding to Goldberg. This video not going to be long, so y'all drop your comments below. You know what I'm saying? And if you like my video, hit the like button, comment below, and give me your thoughts. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on my notifications where you won't miss no more of my live videos and short clip videos I post. So with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm going to sign out.